Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Frank Lampard's already come out and said he's going to ease him back, and I'm happy to hear that. Hello and welcome back to Rob's Homemade and on the Toffees, episode 18. The weekend is here. We're coming towards the Man United game at home. They won in midweek 3-2 at some Cypriot minnows team, which I've never heard of. But anyway, before we get into the Man United starting 11, just want to talk about Coady. Talked a lot about him in the last few episodes. His partnership with Tarkowski is becoming one of the best in the Premier League, if not the best in the Premier League. We have the best defence in the Premier League at the moment, which 5-6 months ago, if you would have told me that, I would have laughed at you, like I said previously. But Coady has come up once again because Wolves sacked their manager. Bruno Lage was sacked by Wolves after their 0-0 draw with Leeds at last weekend, and everyone was confused or worried about what would happen with Coady, whether he would be able to be recalled, whether the option to buy would be taken away from us. But apparently it's a solid deal. He's here till the end of the season on loan. They can't call him back. They can't turn around and go, we want Coady back, so you can go take a running jump. Mr. Wolves chairman and Wolves fans, it's not happening. Sorry Rich, sorry Craig, two of my family members who are both big Wolves fans. And also the option to buy at the end of the season is still in place. And I honestly thought it'd be around £6 to £8 million. But apparently, if what I've read is correct, it's actually 4.5 million. That is a bargain. 4.5 million. Who can you buy who's an England international, who's been recalled back to the England squad because Harry Maguire is a muppet? Harry Maguire is the worst defender in the Premier League, in my opinion. And Charlie, my grandson, could defend better than he can, but he still plays for England. And Gareth Southgate, that's up to you what you do, but Coady's miles better. Anyway, so he won't be going anywhere till the end of the season, and that option to buy for £4.5 million is solid, and we can pay it. And I'm sure Mr. Frank Lampard will pay the £4.5 million to get Coady on a permanent deal, sign him up, 3-4 year contract, get it done, get it sorted, which I'm sure it will. So that's the Coady issue dealt with. So my Man United starting 11. Pickford, of course, goes in goal. Goes without saying. England's number one. Left back, Mykolenko, playing really well. I've already discussed the two centre-halves. Coady and Tarkowski will start. Coleman played well against Southampton after coming back from an injury, and I think he had 20 minutes for Ireland before the Southampton game. Probably looked a bit rusty at times, but he is getting on, and he's not going to be making those forward runs like he always does. I'd rather him stay defensive and play through the left more. So that's the back four. Mykolenko left, Coleman right, Tarkowski, Coady middle. Middle three is not going to change anywhere in the near future unless one of them picks up an injury. So we've got Mr. King Iwobi, Ting, Idrissa Gana Gueye, and Onana as the midfield three. Up front, Demarai Gray playing well, creating chances, good crosser of the ball, so he stays. Maupay played well against Southampton, unlucky maybe not to get a goal again, But he looks good, he's up for it, he's running around, he's playing off the ball, he's holding the ball up well, so there's no reason to change that. On the left hand side, will Dwight McNeil keep his place? Or maybe will he bring Gordon back in? I'm not sure on this one, because if I was Dwight McNeil and I scored the winner in the previous game and I was training well, I'd want to think I'd be starting that game and keep Gordon on the bench. Whether Gordon's this 60, 70, 80 million pound player or not, if I'm scoring winning goals and I'm playing well, I'd like to think the manager would keep faith in me. So I'm going to go for Dwight McNeil on that other side of Empire. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Frank Lampard's already come out and said he's going to ease him back. And I'm happy to hear that. I don't want him, like the back end of last season, he was rushed back every time said he was fit. He'd come back and he'd break down again. Give him some time. We've got a centre forward. Unless Empire gets injured and we're struggling again, then maybe you'll have to bring Dominic Calvert-Lewin back in earlier than he wants to. But I can see Dominic Calvert-Lewin being on the bench against Manchester United, because he was close against Southampton, he's had another week's training, and because for some strange reason Sky, BT and the rest of the TV people have put us on at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, which I feel sorry for the fans who try. I don't go to the games anymore. Living in the West Midlands, it's I won't say it's not too far, but finances and other things put me not being able to go. I do go as often as I can, and when I do go, I will be doing lives, I hope, of Up the Toffees in them games. But 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, people have got to get up from work the next day. It's a sad state of affairs for people when Sky dictate games, BT dictate kick-off times. We should just go back to the good old days. Everyone played at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Happy days. Alright, people play Europe, so move them to Sundays, whatever, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's fine. But 7 o'clock on a Sunday night is ridiculous. But anyway, that's my starting 11. Basically exactly the same starting 11 for Southampton. I'm of the philosophy, I'm 46 years old school, is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'd leave Gordon where he is. If one of the two wings get an injury or not playing well, yeah, bring Gordon on. But like I said, if I was Dwight McNeil, I'd be thinking, I scored the winner, I played well, I should be in that starting 11, and so he should be. And for episode 18, that's everything. Only 2 talking points really, because not much has happened midweek. We've had Europa League games, we've had Champions League games, not affecting us as Everton fans, so there's no point in talking about them that much really. Obviously, like I've got on briefly, Man United scraped through 3-2 against a Cypriot minion team away from home. But there you go, that is episode 18 of Up the Toffees, done, dusted and finished. So I'll see you very, very soon, and hopefully, fingers crossed, 3 wins on the bounce. How amazing would that be? West Ham home, Southampton away, and Man United at home. 3 wins on the bounce, 9 points. That would be epic. To be honest, I don't fear Man United. I don't fear them at all. We can get at them and we can score goals against them, and our solid defence will do their job again. So thank you very much for watching. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, don't forget the notification bell. Click all and you will get every single notification from me, Rob, and Rob's Homemade. So from Up the Toffees, episode 18, bring on the Manx. Peace.